Welcome back, and some action from Dalal Street. The Indian markets made a spectacular recovery to close with the minor losses on a day when global markets remained depressed over the Egyptian political crisis. The Sensex closed just 68 points below its opening at 18,328, and the Nifty declined just by 6 points to end the day at 5,506 points. And the Sensex recovered almost 300 points from the day's lows, while the Nifty managed to stay above the 5,500 levels after slipping to nearly 16 points. And that was, of course, the intraday trade. Let's take a look.
It was an extremely volatile day of trade. In today's session, the market started the day on a very weak note, but finally pulling back with the Sensex regaining nearly 300 points and the Nifty ending trade about that 5,500 mark, down only about 6 odd points. Broader markets outperformed the benchmark indices. It was the mid-cap space that pretty much led that pullback. Breadth of the market, though, was nothing fantastic. In terms of the sectoral picture, the capital goods space pretty much led the gains in trade today. Siemens was up about 17.5% on back of that open offer price of 930 rupees. Crompton gave 6.5%. ABB and L&T were amongst the other top gainers coming in from the capital good index. Oil and gas sector was also seeing quite a bit of buying action. ONGC, one of the top gainers in trade, gaining nearly 3.5% on back of those very good set of numbers being posted by the company post-market closing on Friday. GAIL was up 3.5% on back of it being one of the top picks in the oil and gas space, and after the recent sell-off, buying interest once again emerging in the counter. All India and Petronet were amongst the other gainers coming in from the oil and gas sector. Banking stocks, those were in focus once again. A sharp pullback in this space, pretty much led by a strong set of earnings being posted by the mid-cap banks. Canara Bank was up 7% on good set of numbers. J&K Bank gained about 4.5% as the markets gave the numbers a thumbs up. Central Bank and Andhra Bank were also the other banks that posted a good set of numbers this quarter. Well, moving on to the sectors that gained to the sectors that actually witnessed selling pressure. Real estate stocks continue to lose out. HDL was down 6 odd percent. Unitech was down 5.5%. Orbit Corp and Omax were amongst the other top losers coming in from the real estate sector. Another sector that actually lost out in terms of the kind of selling pressure that was seen was the ADAG pack. All of those ADAG stocks ended the day deeply in the red. Reliance Industries Infra was the top loser, down 3.5%. Reliance Capital also 2.5%. RCom and RPower were the other stocks that sold off from the Anil Ambani group. Well, that was, of course, how the markets panned out. Very, very volatile in terms of the kind of trade that we saw. But, of course, global cues will once again play an important role to determine whether or not the markets can actually hold on from here on.
Well, moving ahead, again, talking about some local sports action here in the state. Trichy has been playing host to a hockey tournament. 17 districts have taken part in this tournament. Now, Madurai and Trichy districts have qualified for the finals and was set for a showdown. Today, Madurai won the Champions Trophy by defeating Trichy with a scoreline that read 0-1 goal. Well, the suspense for Rajnikant's fans is over. The superstar's next movie, Rana, has been finalized and promises to be a triple treat. And Lalit Jude brings us a special report on this upcoming flick.
The suspense is over. Superstar Rajnikant's next film has been firmed up and it is called Rana. With Rajni donning 3 roles, it will be a triple delight for fans. The live action movie will start rolling in a couple of months. K.S. Ravikumar, who had delivered 2 mega hits of Rajini's Muthu and Padayappa, is the director.
Minsarakanna. எல்லாருக்கும் நேம் பிடிச்சிருக்கு தெரியுமா? வயசானாலும் உன் ஸ்டைலும் அழகும் இன்னும் உன்னை விட்டு போகல.
Thank you.
Academy Award-winning music director A.R. Rahman will be scoring the music, while Ratnavelu, who was in action in Endiran, will be the cinematographer. But will Deepika Padukone be roped in as the heroine? Can she adjust her dates to accommodate the superstar is the big question. Like Endiran, this film too will be loaded with special effects. Soundarya Rajnikant and Emmy Award-winning Charles Darby will be in charge of the special effects. 2012 will see the release of Rana in Tamil, Telugu and Hindi. Auto Studios and Eros International are producing this mega venture. In Chennai with Lalit Jude, Divya Kumar for NDTV Hindu.
Well, that's all we have time for. But all the news and action continues here on NETV Hindu. Keep watching. Have a good night.